Hi everybody, it's Peter Dills for California Life. You know, they call me the King of Cuisine. Recently, I sat down with Dr. Love, you know him as Gene Simmons. He happened to stop by my radio show on 790 KABC, and this is what we'll call the best of Gene.
790 KABC.
It's Peter Dills. It's Talk Radio 790 KABC. It's your talk station. We've got Gene Simmons coming right up. Our phone number 1-800-222-5222, 1-800-222-5222. If you've got a question for Gene, he's in studio. Gene Simmons co-founded KISS 39 years ago. KISS continues to be the juggernaut of licensing and merchandising with over 2,500 licenses. KISS has broken all sorts of box office records by the Beatles and Elvis. And I think I read someplace that Gene produced early Van Halen album.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I read about that. We're from Pasadena.
Yeah, Pasadena boys.
Yeah, so we know all about Van Halen. So without further ado, Mr. Bingley, let's introduce Gene Simmons into Dining with Dills.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hey, take out your pad and pen because the most important point we're going to be cueing over and over again for those of you that tune in late is write down rocktoberfest.com. Spell out the word rock and then Toberfest. See? Easy. R-O-C-K, Toberfest.com. And the reason you need to know that is you need to go to that site to find out what's happening Monday. Monday sounds like just another day, but it's not. On Monday evening from 5 p.m. onward, but a good time would be 6 or 7 p.m. at LA Live, downtown. You know where Staples Center is. You go down there, dress up or dress down, but get your sorry butt down there because there's an event that is going to be shaking the heavens. The powerful and attractive Wolfgang Puck and yours truly are going to be hosting Rocktoberfest, the beginning of a week-long celebration of the downing of the hops, as it were.
And I'm downing a few right now. I think I've got some Becks in front of me.
Lucky, lucky man.
You don't have one, do you?
No, I'm going to get one, though.
But what's going to be happening is rock stars, KISS members, Motley Crue members, Guns N' Roses members, they're all going to be down there. It's going to be a great rockin' time. Great food by Wolfgang Puck and his team. And, of course, our Rock and Brews team are going to be down there. By the way, if you're in El Segundo, visit Rock and Brews and across the country and in Maui and in Tokyo, but that's another story. But when you go down there, you'll be able to have great food, great drinks, rock stars, media, and the entire event, the proceeds are going to go to Wounded Warriors. So come down from 6 p.m. on. You'll see a red carpet. If you're somebody, get on the red carpet. If not, pretend and walk on the red carpet anyway. Downtown, right next to Staples. It's LA Live. You know where it is. And we're looking out for you. Come on down. I'm not Bill O'Reilly, but we're still going to be looking out for you.
Opening night is October 15th, Monday. It's the Charity Jam. Tickets are $100, includes $60 worth of food and beverage vouchers. You can get a reserved VIP table for $1,500 for 8 of us, or $250 by yourself. Options include seated dinner featuring Wolfgang Puck's globally inspired Oktoberfest menu.
Let's take a moment why it's $100 here and $1,000 for a table over there. This is all going to Wounded Warriors. Look. The politicians who are running to rule this country have raised $1 billion each. $1 billion. The troops that go over voluntarily, often 2 and 3 times to deployment, do so voluntarily, risk life and limb. Not all of them make it back. When they come back, they can't even get a job. How about we do the right thing? How about, you don't have to go and be all publicly patriotic and stuff. How about just doing the humane thing for somebody who's willing to risk their life so that you can have the freedom to say anything you like and walk the streets and gather and speak your mind? Come on down. Have a great time. You'll actually be doing some good for our superheroes. They're dressed in military gear. Come on down, LA Live from 6 p.m. on, right next to Staples, and you'll be treated like a king. But you'll have to fork over the $100, which is going to go to our Wounded Warriors.
We don't need reservations. Just show up with our $100.
Just show up. There's too much talking, too many details. Nobody cares about the details. Here's the simple idea. You come down there, right next to Staples. It's LA Live, and you'll see all the stars lined up, and you'll have great food by Wolfgang Puck. Even the beautiful Gene Simmons will be there, and we're all going to be pressing the flesh and flirting with you, but we need you to come down.
He is beautiful, better
Yes.
looking in person than on television.
I was
I'll tell
going to
you.
say that. Yeah. And that's unbelievable.
And he brought some of the items that we're going to be having on Monday night. Tell us, Gene, what we've got to eat.
You know, I have
Tell
to
us, Gene.
I have to tell you in all honesty, before I even came out, I had a Wiener Schnitzel right outside. 'cause
Well, you're
it's so
sitting next to the
delicious.
right guy then.
Why? Kannst du sprechen Deutsch? Ich habe gelernt auf der Schule.
9.
No sabe, no bless,
9 or
Manuel.
10. Spanish too? We could try that. Well, actually, why don't we have our wonderful chef come over?
Yep,
and
let's
tell
bring
you
him over
all
here.
about
Oh,
it. Come on
yes.
over. Yeah, just take over.
Yes,
I'm going to step
absolutely.
aside. Watch this.
Oh, there! You don't need to step aside. What are we going to be feasting on?
Can we see that microphone?
There's a multi-course meal that Wolfgang has
Wait a minute, hold on.
prepared.
Dean, get the camera there. Let's come on now.
There's a multi-course meal that Wolfgang has prepared for us. It's going to celebrate a lot of his roots.
Introduce
in-
yourself so
Oh,
we
my
know what
name's
you're.
Al Kim. I'm the director of food operations over at Rock and Brews,
Beautiful.
and have the pleasure of being able to work with Wolfgang and watch him do his magic. And what he's doing is he's paying homage to his Austrian roots and paying very closely to the traditions of Oktoberfest and Bavarian food, and he's also adding his globally inspired fusion cuisine. So, for example, some of the appetizers we're having is we're doing a
The
barbecue
schnitzel.
chicken.
Right now we're cutting into the schnitzel.
Cut into the schnitzel, and schnitzel is a very traditional German dish.
Oh, look at that.
We are going to have Wiener Schnitzel over at LA Live, and that's going to be made of veal, and that's going to be served with a warm potato salad, and that's also very traditionally German. Some of the more fusion items that Wolfgang is preparing is a barbecue chicken quesadilla, some wonderful pork pot stickers. But the one item I think people are going to really, really love, because we brought it over from Munich itself just for this festival, is the giant German Bavarian pretzel.
And it is giant.
It's giant. And you will be able to get that at the festival and also at Rock and Brews all year long. And we actually bring this from Germany. Other things we're going to have are bratwurst, handmade by Wolfgang. He's excited to do, from Gene's hometown, goulash with spetzel. And I've heard that's wonderful. And we're going to, with the most traditional dish we're going to do is braised pig knuckles served with sauerkraut. And then for dessert, we have a strawberry pear empanada, an apple strudel, and a banana spring roll. So we've not only taken all the best parts of the German food and the German Oktoberfest food, but we've introduced the California flair and also the global fusion that Wolfgang's pretty much the pioneer of in Los Angeles.
He's the best. We have to mention Beck's beer.
Yummy.
And some of the other craft beers that are going to be there. They very politely and very patriotically contributed as well to the event. You've got to keep reminding yourself this is for a good cause, maybe the best cause there is, which is our children, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters, our mom, our troops. We think of them as sort of standalone human beings. They're somebody's mother, they're somebody's father, somebody's son, somebody's daughter. Let's do the right thing and make sure we support them. So tip of the hat to Beck's Beer for doing the right thing. And you can do your part. Come on down, see all the rock stars, the beautiful girls, because wherever there are rock stars, there are gorgeous girls. That's in Life 101. That's the rule number one. And they're all going to be there. So's media, television, Entrepreneur Magazine we hear is coming down. Be seen, see everybody, have great food. Come on, you guys, bite into it. Let's see what you got. You're seeing it live right here. Okay.
Well, and Peter,
Yes,
for the rest of the week, it's only $20 per person. So each day we build up to a finale on Sunday. The finale is a craft brew festival featuring 50 of Southern California's most popular craft breweries. So there's going to be a special event every night. On Thursday night is Kiss Army Night, and so you can get all this information, what's going on every day, at rocktoberfest.com. But lots of great food from Wolfgang. We're just so happy that between Gene and Wolfgang, they're going to make this the biggest Rocktoberfest celebration in Southern California for many years to come. So come on down and let's start it off right.
That's Dave Ferruno. He's one of the partners and promoters of the restaurant and this worthwhile event that happens this Monday and goes on for the rest of the week. And Dave just mentioned that Monday's the big spectacular night, but you can go down any night.
That's right. But you can go down. Thursday night's going to be Kiss Day. I'm flying in. I'll be out of the state. I'll be out of town. But I'm flying in for that, and I'll be hosting that Thursday night. It'll be Kiss Day. There'll be Kiss members there. We'll be jamming. I forgot to mention that. That's a very important point. Who's going to get up on stage Monday night at Rocktoberfest is going to be a who's who. Bring your video cameras, your stuff. Girls, don't bring your boyfriends. That's the night you want to be out there by yourself. Lift them, separate them.
You'll be there.
Of course. Lift them, separate them, point them at their general direction. Go and get some. It's all going to be there. A lot of attractive guys.
It's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills. We're talking to rock legend Gene Simmons. We're talking about Rocktoberfest live at LA Live, Nokia. It's happening this Monday night. I've got some music in my ears. That means it's almost time to take a break, but I want to let everybody know that if you want to see what this great food looks like, you should be logged on. You should be logged on to peterdills.com or kbc.com. I know millions of you are watching around the world because you wanted to see what Gene had to say. And
I'm eating, right? I don't know about you, but
you stream. But after the break, I do want to talk about Rock and Brews a little bit.
Okay, Peter. You better get into this food, man.
Well, how can I? You're jumping on it before me.
Well,
that's his job.
You know, what can I say? Well, keep on. I'm just going to talk. So.
Well, I got the schnitzel. I got the bratwurst with some sauerkraut.
Peter, this schnitzel is the bomb. It is the bomb. Oh, man. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Well, I know it's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills. And after the break, we're going to talk to Dave. We're going to talk to Gene a little bit about the Rock and Brews restaurant.
790 KABC.
I feel like we should be over at KLOS on the rock side.
Oh, we will.
Okay, we'll make it over to KLOS. But it's Peter Dills, and it's Dining with Dills. I'm here with Mike Bingley, and of course, Gene Simmons, Dr. Love. How did he get that name?
How did that happen?
How did I get? You better ask your girlfriend.
Oh, shut your mouth.
Oh, honey, how did he?
I saw the time.
Ay, mi corazón. ¿Cómo se llama?
Christine.
Ay, qué guapa. See, that's how you do.
Okay.
Okay, you asked.
What about those schnitzels?
The schnitzels.
Yeah, how about
We're
the
talking to
Yankees,
Gene Simmons and my buddy, new buddy, Dave Ferrana. We're talking about Rock and Brews, the new restaurant that's happening in Hermosa Beach. And I little birdie told me maybe Vegas someday soon.
Yes, we're going to be open Rock and Brews all around the world. And every time Gene goes out on the road, he tells his friends in that city about it. And as soon as he leaves, they call me up and say, hey, we want a Rock and Brews here. And so we've got Rock and Brews going to Florida and Las Vegas and
Maui
and Redondo Beach and just, you know.
Well, Dave, then let me ask you, how did you and Gene meet? How did you guys come together?
I first started going to work for Gene maybe 15 or so years ago. My brother was handling Gene's merchandise and licensing. And through that period, they probably introduced, 1,000 licenses to Gene, for which Gene decided to take them on and make them into big brands. And what's amazing about Gene is Gene is a serial entrepreneur and businessman.
Yes.
And
never taken a vacation.
He doesn't take a vacation. He's the hardest working guy that I've ever met. And
I don't understand why anybody dotes on that. If you've got the life of Riley, actually that's an old phrase, people might not know what they're, I mean, if you are having the time of your life, why would you want to stop and go someplace where you can't? Why go to South Sea Island where they don't have text, phone, where you don't have cell service, where you can't do what you love doing? But, you know, all the places you want to go to vacation in, those people want to come here. You're living
I'm
in
with you.
paradise. Why do you? I want to go to the beaches. Malibu's down the road.
How is music? How is music and food similar? How did they gravitate towards each other?
Look, life. A good life is a life worth living. Okay, we all strive for that, and you want good food. You want a good lifestyle. You certainly want good music. When you can combine pleasures, you got the best of both worlds. Rock and Brews is dedicated to the notion that if you were not, unfortunately, born a rock star, we will certainly make you feel like one. Going to a Rock and Brews is not an eatery, it's an experience. You walk in through the door, you are treated like a rock star. By the way, there's a stage. You can get up there and karaoke yourself and embarrass yourself in front of friends. On the walls, there's all kinds of, rock and roll imagery. But what it's really about is 100 craft beers. We support local breweries, make sure that local people get jobs and have pride in what they do. You know what's great? If you could be in here, look at everybody in the studios eating and smiling.
Mm-hmm.
The bratwurst, there's a foot long.
Trust me, there wanted to be more people than this.
There's a foot long pretzel on the table. And
Schnitzel.
All right, settle down. Don't get excited. And anytime I've ever gone to our site in El Segundo, which is right near the airport, and soon there'll be a Delta Terminal Rock and Brews and possibly the International Terminal. I mean, it's spreading like wildfire. You cannot force people to come down to a place if they don't like it. Anybody that goes down to a Rock and Brews tells their friends, and then a horde of people come in. So you can check it out by going to rockandbrews.com. And to repeat a message we said before, in case you tune in late, Monday, you're going to be doing nothing. The only thing on TV is reruns of I Love Lucy. You saw that one. Come on down to LA Live. It's right next door to Staples. You know where that is, the big building that's got the shiny colors where the sports teams go and where we play and sell it out every time. Come on down. Have the time of your life. See rock stars, beautiful girls, great food, Wolfgang Puck, Gene Simmons, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Speaking of Rock and Brews and your bandmates, when they go to Rock and Brews, do they get a discount?
We'll talk about it off the air.
The first
payola,
question. The first question that I get to ask, and it's shot down. Okay. Do they have Dr. Pepper at Rock and Brews?
Of course, we have everything. We have,
all right.
The great thing about, I've never seen an eatery, and it's more than near because there's music all the time and your favorite bands. 100 craft beers. For the ladies out there, gluten-free pizza. You can point at the chef and say, don't put that in, put this. Make your own pizzas. Half a foot high pulled pork sandwiches. You go by and a block away, you can just smell it. It's just great. And you walk in, people are smiling. Bring your kids. That's great. You've got a dog, you don't have a dog sitter or a dog whisperer, bring your dog. It's allowed.
I have a dog, Pomeranian, a little Milo.
Yeah. How is Milo?
The Milo's doing well. We walked around
Beautiful
last
animal.
night.
Turning into a different show, isn't it?
Have you ever worked in a restaurant?
Of course.
Yeah.
Wash dishes. Yeah, of course. Serve food, everything.
Do they, when you go into Rock and Brews and you're walking around in the kitchen, do they make you put on those gloves?
Yes, I will tell you. Why don't you talk a little bit about the pride and the cleanliness of? You should walk into the kitchen. I've seen a new vat of food being cooked. Somebody tastes it, not good enough, they toss it out. Nothing is old. Everything is fresh, crisp.
Well, we should mention our partner, Michael Zislis, famous South Bay restaurateur, owner of a half a dozen restaurants, Rock and Fish, Brew Co., the Strand House, and Rock and Brews. Rock and Brews is a dream to create a music-themed restaurants with all of the right things. Great food, a great rock star partner, Gene Simmons, to tell the world about it, and Michael Zislis, who just really manages a first-class operation. And Albert Kim standing next to me, who's our rock star chef over there. We clean the place every day. We have a big outdoor cement patio that gets steam cleaned every day, picnic tables for the family. Rock and Brews is all about bringing your whole family, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, the kids, the dog, and enjoy great burgers, brats, and pizzas. And Rocktoberfest is an annual 6-week experience.
Right.
That starts on September 15th.
Starts in September.
Yeah, it started on September 15th.
King Ludwig.
I've been
King
over.
Ludwig.
I've been over at Rock and Brews all day today, celebrating Rocktoberfest. But we're really just getting ready for our grand finale.
Mm-hmm.
You know, going down to L.A. live. Our partners AEG and Bex and Wolfgang Puck. We're just really excited to make this the biggest Rocktoberfest celebration in Southern California.
Now, how did you come up with Rock and Brews? Was it something like, did you picture a German, old-style German beer hall?
I know we pictured a music-themed bar and restaurant, a celebration of rock, a celebration of classic rock. We play all day long on videos songs that make you feel good, songs that you remember, songs that you talk to your kids about if you're my age. And
28.
and it's just a really enjoyable experience. The place is surrounded by classic, memorable art and pictures.
I'm on the wall.
Pictures of Gene breathing fire, and
We actually have the Great Wall of Rock, and above us, it's going to be put in soon, the Sistine Chapel of Rock, baby. The baby part isn't, it's optional.
it is, and it's a celebration of the greatest guitar players of all time. So we celebrate rock and roll at Rock and Brews, and we celebrate great food, great craft beer, and just really having a good time with the family.
I got to do this. Between the three of you guys, I got to do this. I've got a $25 gift card to Smart and Final for the first one of you cats here in the studio. Not you, Mike.
Oh,
one of you guys, tell me who the president was that was attending a national football game and choked on a pretzel.
Gee, I wouldn't have a clue. I know who threw up in Tokyo at a conference. Was it George W.?
Yep, that's it. Hey, congratulations, everybody. Gene Simmons
Congratulations,
has just
Gene.
won a $25 gift card to Smart and Final.
Okay, who was in Tokyo meeting world leaders, got $4 million to do a speech, and threw up right at the table?
Ace.
His dad.
Oh, my God.
Senior, yeah.
Trick question.
Yeah.
Have you got 2 tenths for a 5?
I do. I got anything you need.
You're going to give me 2 tenths for a 5.
No, I'm not. Come on.
Hey, I want to know about the cheeseburger.
I wanted to talk about the burger that
Okay,
we
there
named
we go.
after Gene.
Okay,
There we go.
Killer.
lots of
Killer.
bacon.
No.
No, not lots of bacon.
Is
What
this
we
the
did,
ultimate burger?
it's named the Fireball Burger.
Fireball,
And
okay.
what we do is we do a serrano pepper sweet relish with a chipotle cilantro aioli that's made with a little bit of habanero. So the more you eat it, the more kick it has, and it also has pepper jack cheese. Of course, all the sauces are made in house. And so, as Gene is famous for breathing fire, and he breathes a fireball at every show, by the time you're done with this burger, you'll be breathing fire, and it's kind of
Not
it's a
always
sweet
from the
heat.
front.
Well, that's why you're sitting next to Mike Bingley.
You had to go
You
there,
guys
didn't you? You just had to go there, huh? See?
It's Peter Dills.
I'm
It's,
hungry now. Let's get a burger.
it's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills. It's Mike Bingley, Gene Simmons, and the cast of characters. We still got 15 minutes, so give us a call, 1-800-222-5222.
And Peter's right. Rocktoberfest.com. That's where you find out everything you need to know.
That's
You're
it.
right.
Oktoberfest.com.
He's the consummate promoter, Dave.
Oh, he's just wonderful.
Consummate's a big word like gymnasium.
He's the best. They call him Dr. Love.
He is Dr. Love,
Because I've got the cure you're thinking of.
and he's married to the beautiful Shannon.
She's out in the
Tweed
parking
Simmons.
lot
Oh, yeah.
listening
I
to
know.
the
She's
show.
watching my sorry ass right now. She's
Yeah.
right out there.
All right, you guys. We'll be back with more Gene Simmons. It's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills, Talk Radio 790 KBC, reminding you the great race place, Santa Anita. It's open right now. Yep, you'll find me there. Well, if not every day, every other day. Santa Anita, the Breeders' Cup is coming up, and I know Gene was out there a couple Fridays ago.
As a matter of fact, yes, because the Stronach group owns it and all the major racetracks across the country. And that's where I'm going Tuesday to meet with the Stronach group about Rock and Brews at Stronach racetracks.
Then you'll meet my friend Mark Verge, the CEO of Santa Anita.
Yes, and he will answer to Frank and Belinda Stronach, who he works for.
Oh, this is a commercial for Santa Anita. So anyway, Santa Anita is open right now. So get out there this Thursday. It's open. And then there's something fun for you to do. This Thursday, you go to the racetrack at Santa Anita. And afterwards, you head over to...
Rock and Brews. It's right in El Segundo. If you're too tired to figure out what we're talking about, go to rockandbrews.com, and you'll figure out all the rest. You'll see great photos, my beautiful faces in there, and great food. You'll experience a once-in-a-lifetime event, but you'll have to repeat it. Once is not enough.
They tell me that Santa Anita, there are tickets left for Breeders' Cup. Go to santaanita.com, santaanita.com. Open tomorrow from first post is 1 o'clock. Santa Anita Racetrack, located in beautiful Arcadia. Take the 210 or the 10 freeway. Get off on Baldwin. Tell your parimutuel that Peter Dills sent you.
Hey, I was there 4 days ago. I will tell you, you'll have a great time. This is a beautiful location, God's country. You'll see, again, great-looking girls, some smaller men on top of horses, doing amazing things.
Smaller men. Peter, you going to get on a horse?
Dude, I don't think 170 is going to fit on a horse.
Okay.
I was accurate, wasn't that? Well, they're not large men.
No,
on
they're
horses.
very small men, and they're very.
But they're
they don't
mighty.
eat.
But
they get very angry.
But they're very mighty.
Yeah, they are.
Mighty,
They're
yes.
friggin' mighty.
Small men.
Little mighty small
top of
men
horses.
whipping that horse.
But
Go!
but in all seriousness, you get a guy your size, my size on a horse, we'd fall on our faces. What they do acrobatically on top of these horses without getting thrown is a sight to see. Go down there, bring your girlfriend, you'll have a great time.
Don't bring my girlfriend.
Christine's not saying a word.
Okay, it's Peter Dills Dining with Dills. We got a couple more commercials, and we're going to come back and finish up with Gene Simmons.
Where Orange County comes to talk. Talk Radio 790 KABC.
It's Dining with Dills. It's Peter Dills. Talk Radio 790 KBC. I'm going to snack on a pretzel and let Mike Bingley do his Mike Bingley.
Before the powerful and attractive Mike takes over, I would be remiss in my inferred fiduciary duty to my own self if I don't say to the world, Kiss has a brand new album called Monster. It is aptly named. It is the album of the year. Certainly, it kills all living things near it. You should get it because my mother wants another house. So go to iTunes. And what did she ever do to you that she shouldn't have it? That's what I ask.
Yeah.
Monster, the new Kiss album. And we're touring actually for the next 2 years. So we'll see you out there. Meantime, Monday night, go down to Rocktoberfest, downtown LA Live, right near Staples Center. And now here's Mike.
Gene, what's this about a postage stamp?
Yeah, the U.S. government and a company called Zazzle put out a Gene Simmons postage stamp that was available at every post office. When they were 39 cents, they bought it. All the proceeds went to charity.
That was a while ago then.
2-3 years ago, yeah.
39 cents?
They all sold out.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
Can't get them anymore then, huh?
Yeah. And
Peter, you got a stamp collection, don't you? Okay, he's eating. I'm sorry.
Do you know each other? Oh, he's eating right now.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk with a full mouth. Yeah.
Oh.
Your wife's here. You can't be inappropriate. Yeah. She's right over your shoulder.
Her favorite song is Donny Osmond, Puppy Love.
Not familiar with that. I don't.
And they call it.
Yeah, don't sing.
Yeah. Leave that to the professionals.
No, don't do that. Mike, back to you.
Gene, I understand you were a teacher.
I was. I taught
In New
sixth
York.
grade in Spanish Harlem.
Really? Wow.
No, I'm lying. Yes, I did.
That's so cool. That's cool. My wife behind you, she teaches special ed. In
You do?
Pasadena.
Well, that's special ed is different. That's twice as hard as teaching because you have to have the patience of a saint, and
she does to put up with me.
That's right.
Especially in Pasadena. Earl's telling us that Gene and I went to the same high school in New York, and the mayor is trying to close it down.
Newtown High School?
Yeah,
Wow.
they're trying to close it down.
Why is that? How about I will lend my voice? Don't.
Close it
Don't close it down.
Don't close it down. All right, Earl. We're going to
Rename
try.
it Gene Simmons High School.
Hey, there you
Oh
go.
boy! Now you're going to have
There you
1,000
go.
people calling you.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
I like the sound of it.
All right.
An ode to education.
Good beers there.
Yeah, it's
You guys
Beck's.
are,
Next, our sponsor.
Beck's.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ja, ich kann sprechen Deutsch. Ich habe gelernt auf der Schule. Ich kann auch sprechen ein bisschen Ungarisch, Japanisch, Hebräisch, ein bisschen Englisch.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't really quite sure.
Okay, I got a $25 gift card
Oh my
Another one.
to Smart and Final for. No, this is open to our listeners.
Oh, okay.
What famous rock star said that large fences make the best neighbors?
Yeah.
If you can call in right now at 1-800-222-5222, I'll give you that $25 gift card. But you got to tell me what famous rock star said
You know,
that.
there's wisdom in that.
No, I
because-
get it.
Yeah.
I get it immediately.
He's a smart guy.
Pillar of
He's
knowledge,
probably good
Norval.
looking too.
He's probably what?
He's probably good looking too.
Oh,
The guy said that
this guy, I think he did 50 push-ups before he came in here
with one finger,
with one finger.
stuck up his.
But
back.
he doesn't drink beer, and he doesn't take a vacation because life is a
Must be-
vacation.
that's Donny Osmond, right?
Thank you.
Don't
Yeah.
know the guy though.
His mom's going to have a new house.
I
though.
bet you've run into him at the Roosevelt Hotel a few times.
He has run into me.
Dave, how do you do it?
Positioning is
Do
everything.
you ever argue with this man on the
Well, there's
menu?
no
or-
argument.
This
I
guy-
agree
it's
with
not
me. That's
necessary. It's not necessary. He's just he's just right. Okay, he's,
What-
he's just right, and he's just right on who would make a song that I want to party
Oh,
all night. I mean,
okay.
come on.
The Lisa Lampanelli thing that I said I wasn't going to mention.
Oh, I'll tell you what she did. She roasted me. We had a roast, and my kids were there, and Shannon. Everybody just tore me down to size.
And shout out to your daughter with her new music career that you didn't.
So I did not know. She's on X Factor, and she's recording her first songs. Nick just finished acting in a TV show up in Canada. He's recording with Eddie Kramer, who produced and engineered Jimi Hendrix, the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Kiss, Humble Pie. I mean, the family's extraordinary. But speaking of potato chips, what was your question? You forgot.
Why is
Mike, over to you.
Peter, come on.
Well, I was just
Did you
thinking,
get?
why
Is
this?
the switchboard lighting up yet?
Yeah, actually, it is. Why? Well, we'll talk to Andy. Andy,
Got to keep him on task here.
Andy, welcome to Dining with Dills. Say hi to Gene Simmons.
How are you?
Hey, Andy, what's up?
Everything. I'm glad you're on.
Me too. I'm thrilled.
The answer is Gene Simmons.
Oh, wow. He's right.
He's right. How did you know? Actually, we've got Steve from West LA says Peter Criss. Denise from Laguna says Mick Jagger. And Bob from who knows where says Frank Zappa. I mean,
Close, but no guitars.
no guitars. So, Andy, congratulations. We're going to put you on hold, and the lovely Audrey's going to get all of your correct information, and we're going to send you a $25 gift card to Smart and Final.
Well, I got to listen to you guys more often. You can win stuff. and
You
it's
win
cool.
stuff. That's
wow.
We got to. Hey, Gene, if you weren't here, we got to bribe these people to call in.
You do?
It works. It works. There's 9 calls, right?
Even
Bam.
with Gene Simmons here, you got to bribe him. Wow.
No.
Oh, you don't know how
Don't
many.
hurt my feelings. Look, I'm
you don't know
proud
how
of
many people we turned down. That we had a cast of a bus that wanted to come and wait for you out in the parking lot.
We could have had a little business on the side.
He does that.
Oh,
He does that.
t-shirts.
He does that at the restaurant when he
Had a
says,
business.
when he tweets that he's coming to the restaurant on his way to LAX or whatever. I
Yeah.
mean, the place just fills up.
All right.
People.
Then we'll do this, Dave. We don't need Terry's permission. Anytime that Gene is feeling like he wants to promote something, which seems like 24/7,
All the time.
he can just call in to us and just get her done.
Great.
Get her
Sound-
done.
I
Get
like
her
it.
done.
Will your wife be here? I'm just
Wife.
asking.
She's a San Gabriel police officer.
I reserve my rights.
That's why she's here.
Shut your mouth. I love
Mike,
it.
back to you.
Hey, it's a beautiful day here in the.
It's so
lovely
nice out, I
city.
think I'll leave it out. What about you, Pete?
You know what? I'm just trying to pace myself because this Monday night is.
Rocktoberfest. You're right. If you go to rocktoberfest.com, check out all the ongoings. You'll find out that Monday is not going to be your day unless you find yourself downtown LA Live. It's right next to Staples Center. You'll see it. If you're driving down, you'll see what all the commotion is about, because you'll see Guns N' Roses guys and Kiss guys and Motley Crue guys. They're all going to be there. Lots of hot babes there.
Wolfgang Puck will be
co-hosting. Please.
Wolfgang will be serving just a great Bavarian feast, and we're all real excited about it. So we're going to have great beer, sponsored by Beck's, great Bavarian feast prepared by Wolfgang, and yours over there, Mr. Gene Simmons, is going to be hosting us all and bringing all his pals up on the stage.
And we're going to be jamming. You'll see stuff there that you can't see in any concert hall anywhere in the world. And all the money goes to Wounded Warriors.
I don't know if these guys are going to ever come back because of all my silly Dr. Pepper questions, but it's been an honor and a treat.
A true honor. Really
PeterDills.com, PeterDills.com. Gene, Dave, everybody, Al, Terry, thanks for setting this up. It's Peter Dills. We're here every Saturday night at Saturday night, 6 p.m. And what do we talk about? We talk about not going on vacation. America's the greatest country in the world. Stay here.
That's exactly right.
790 KABC.